Hey guys, Emerson Chewy side, and here's a track guide for the Glen, road course race. Another full-length race. It's the second one in the past 3 weeks. It's getting a little annoying, but if they're gonna full-length the race, it better be this one, because why not? No yellows this week. Cars really on edge through one part of the racetrack. And I guess we'll explore how I did this, but best I could do is like a 112.2 or some crap like that, and I don't even know how. So everything was default, except the steering ratio. So Watkins Glen fixed setup with a 10-to-1. That's all I changed, and I don't know, the brake bias is stupidly high, but we'll see how I did this lap. Let me go to the cockpit, and hold on. And you can see that's how freaking difficult the freaking lap was. That was me pushing there. You can tell that it's not easy to drive. And just, I don't know. That view doesn't really do it justice, but let me get to, let's say, the S's, which I believe are around here. You can see just how unstable it is. This is from this point of view. See how much I'm fighting it, especially right there. So that regular cockpit view did not do it justice. But I can tell you, it's freaking hard. And that's going to be the biggest troubles through the S's. If you can get through here good, you have a good shot of passing people coming down the street. So alright, let's get back and evaluate this lap. So, being a road course, and with a crap ton of freaking brake bias towards the front, this thing does not want to stop, and it takes a long time for it to stop. So I'm braking. Do you see this light over here? I don't really know how to explain this, but look on the right side as well. You see there's a little billboard there. So I'm looking at that fast winds billboard there on the right, as well as the caution light on the left, right here. See that I'm circling? And as well as this little shadow. I don't know, I've been using this tiny shadow as a reference. You can see the car come up across it right here. So look at all these things in a U shape. See what I'm talking about? Sort of like a U, but this one's kind of a little lengthened. So when this billboard comes in contact with when your windshield brace here, or this bar, comes to the end of that billboard, as well as this bar, pretty much passes that first caution light and the center of the steering. Right right here on the shadow. I'm braking hard. Quite a bit of brake, 75%. And I'm downshifting right there. So pretty much in between the 300 and 200 marker, I'm downshifting while extremely hard on the brakes. So you can see right there I'm blipping, meaning I'm downshifting, and I'm in second gear. No, third gear, and now we're in second, after the 200 marker. So in between the 200 and 100, you should be in second. Still, you can see my brake pressure is still at 70-some%. So I'm really hard on the brakes. There's a bump in this little area, and that's where the brakes want to lock up, which I believe I did around this point. And you can see, as I'm turning in, I'm releasing the brake, to take off all that load on the brakes and transferring it to your turning, I guess, to your steering. So let me talk about this again. think of it, all your weight is on the front tires, meaning you're either going to use all that grip on the tires for your braking, or all the grip for turning, or splitting it in half and using half and half. And that's why I'm letting off the brake and turning. It's starting to let my front tires be used more. So as I said, I was getting it to turn. Letting off the brake, letting off the brake. Pretty much at the apex of the corner, you want to be off the brake like I am there, letting it roll. And start using the throttle about from apex out. You know, so the whole second half of the corner, start using the throttle to power out and start turning back out. Again, same idea of the entry on exit. You want to have available grip for the rear tires or the front tires. Or, I mean, you know, what you want to do here. Either steer or gas up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm throttling out. Use the throttle to turn and power out of the corner. So I'm in second gear. And as I'm about to make the turn into this corner, going up the S's, that's where you can see me lifting there. That's when I'm shifting. So I'm shifting from second to third while turning in. Play with the throttle here. Don't really know how to explain it, so let's just go 2 times. As I said, use the throttle. Stay as close to the inside curbing as you can. The car kind of wants to unload while because it's kind of banked here, so you're going to turn, then it's going to want to turn more on its own because of the, naturally banking deal here. That's why I'm turning. Oh, wait. Once it gets turning, try to stay as close as you can to the curb without actually touching it. You want to straighten up here, pretty much, where the line goes from yellow to white. And that's going to make your arc go into the next curbing, which, again, same idea. The front tires get a little light here, so it doesn't want to turn as you're going up this little bump. Front tires get a little light, so yeah, be careful. Also, be careful not to hit the curb as hard as I did there. It wants to kill you, and this is, again, the loosest part of the track. It wants to spin out, but you can see I'm in third gear. And I'm staying in the throttle as much as I can while driving it out. And you can see when I lifted there, as I'm lifting, I'm actually lifting to make the corner easier as well. I'm shifting, might as well get shifting done at the same time. So as I'm lifting to make the corner, I'm lifting and shifting. So I'm in fourth gear now, heading down the back stretch. And into the bus stop. It's another tricky zone. I'm braking as I'm coming to contact with, again, a caution light. I don't know what it is, but I always use these lights as a reference point. So the 600 marker caution light, that's where you want to get on the brakes. Again, really hard. Again, about 75% or so. You can see those blips. So I'm going from fourth to third, third to second. And I'm starting to turn in, same idea as turn 1, letting off the brake as I'm turning in. And I really attack this curb hard. It's better to attack them here. Yeah, than miss them because the car actually uses those curves to turn. Again, once I hit this curb, I throttle up. And I throttle up again to get the car set up for the next one. I kind of turn in a little early. That counted as a 1X. But you want that angle. You can see what I did. As I got the car over the curb and landed, I just punched it. I just went for it. Right there. While going straight. You notice I didn't really put any wheel into it while on full throttle. And as you make the turn again, start releasing the gas. Play with it. Here, you want to, again, judge. Try to keep it close to the curb as you can. But you also want to set yourself up for as straight of an exit as you can. I'm in second gear here. Still, I didn't shift at all from the bus stop. So I'm throttling up and turning outward. And once you feel the car grip, you can just pretty much stand on it. Second gear, third gear, and fourth. And making our way here into the next braking zone, which I don't really have a reference, but as soon as the fence ends in your windshield braces and bars, you can see right here it's ending, right here it's ending. And I'm getting on the brakes again, same amount of pressure, downshifting fourth to third, and then third to second. And you kind of want to wait on these downshifts, or the car will start to wheel hop. So I'm at second, holding the brake, again turning in like I did turn 1, and the bus stop. And letting it roll once you get it turned in. Once it's turned in and slowed down enough, let it roll. Once the apex hit, throttle up, like right here. Careful with, use the curb to actually kind of catch the car, like right there. Still in second. And then braking again. Here, I don't really know how to explain it. I kind of just go off feel. Like once the... Hell, I don't know. Alright, here's a way to figure this out. You see that little yellow tint on the right I'm circling hundreds of times? When that's out of your view, like right here, I'm on the brakes hard. Still in second. Get it slowed down enough, and here you want to let it roll in as early as you can. And use the throttle to turn it right about apex. And power off. Again, it wants to get real loose, but that's how you're going to make your time to the line. So, there you go. 112.2, best I can do. That's all I got. So why don't you give it a shot? Okay, I gotta stop this. Yeah, that's it. Next race is, I want to say Bristol? Bristol night race? So let's go with that. And, yeah. I'll be back for that race, so. Sim Racing Chewy side. Yeah.